And welcome to a scene for Empire of Thorns. Today, Iris is wandering around a fabric shop with a notepad when she gets a text message.
Yeah, this text message will be from Seb, and it will just say, hey, can we meet up? I've got a favor to ask.
And she'll respond with, I'm at by the yard on such and such street. Do you want to meet me here, or shall we meet somewhere else? I mean, kind of the opposite side of the city from Trudeau's, but there's probably a few coffee shops around.
He'll say, we can meet where you want. It will say, I'll be a while. I'm on my way back from Queens.
Okay. There's a tea shop down the street. It's called Time. Just called Time.
Okay. And it will say, I'll have to look up. Well, it'll just have
Yeah, sure.
Outdated. The next text will be like an outdated word back from the 60s, and to say like cool or awesome, and we'll say meet you there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess. Well, does Iris keep looking, or we can just say after a while they meet there?
Yeah, she's gonna have a bit of a finish up in the fabric shop and head over to the tea shop, and she'll have a cup of tea and a cinnamon bun.
Okay. After a while, Seb will show up, and he'll while he goes through the counter, he'll ask like for a muffin, and he'll come, and he'll say, "Oh, hey," and he'll like extend a hand.
Hi, and she'll shake his hand.
So, how have you been lately?
I've been pretty good.
And he'll look at him and he'll say, nobody bothering you anymore, are they?
Not that I've noticed.
Good. So, yeah, I wanted to ask you, well, you probably have tons of them to make, but I kind of just found someone to go to the masquerade ball with, and I was wondering if you could make us costumes. I can like show you a place to hide for that whole competition thing. I know a real good place.
Okay. What kind of costumes did you have in mind?
Well, she's winter, so I was thinking like something that really represents autumn for me, and something that represents autumn for her. That represents winter for her. And
Okay.
something that represents autumn for me, and something that represents winter for her.
Okay. And are you thinking kind of normal cloth or hedge spun stuff? Because hedge spun tends to be a bit trickier to get the materials for, but I can kind of do either.
He'll say that I'd like hedge fund. If you do that, I'll look for the material for you.
Okay. Well, I'll need to look into what materials it will need, and to come up with a specific design. And I'm also I'm definitely going to need glamour. Apparently, it's Thanksgiving or something, and that will give off lots of glamour. So I don't know if maybe you could try and collect some then, but I'm probably not going to be able to, take it all in one go. But if you could give me a glamour a day for, should we say a fortnight, a week for each, a week for each item once we've got the materials, because I don't know how much it's going to take to make them.
He'll nod because that sounds fair. And he'll stand there smiling.
So what exactly did you have in mind? Because I know you mean you wanted something that is very wintry for her and something very autumn for you, and I kind of need to know her size and everything.
He'll smile. Yeah, hasn't seen her naked. He's seen her half naked, so he'll tell you. He'll give you some size thing. He'll give you sizes for like stuff for around her waist and stuff. And well, different. He'll give you sizes for pretty much everything.
It's probably going to be fairly approximate because I don't think you took a tape measure to her.
Yeah, no, he probably doesn't didn't take a tape measure, but yeah, it will be approximate.
Yeah, but she's probably going to be going on a fairly approximate for you as well. The good thing about hedge spun is it's ever so slightly magic, so it almost does the final bits of tailoring itself. But whereas if it was normal, she'd probably want you in like the week before just to do the last little fitting bits.
Okay, he'll say yes. I can come the week before. I shouldn't be too busy.
Sorry, that was an
out of character.
If it wasn't hedge spun, she'd probably need to do that. Whereas hedge spun, because it's slightly magical, kind of adapts slightly.
Okay. Okay. So he'll give you the approximate measurements for her, and he'll give you more like actual measurements for him.
Mm-hmm. And she will note them all down. So, do you have any ideas on colours? Because I mean, some colours suit some people better, and some people white will completely wash out, whereas other people kind of look slightly ill in black. And blue is another one of those ones that can either go really well or really badly. So she's just going to shrug.
She'll say, well, I think blue and white go well with her. And she'll smile and be like, okay, you can't tell anybody this, but it's Kiko, the girl you kind of asked me to ask on a date.
Oh, okay. I think I have a bit of an idea.
And he'll say, yeah. And well, for me, I don't know. I think red suits me. I've often wear red. What do you think?
I think I can work with that. Were you thinking a suit and a ball gown, or maybe more of a cocktail dress and a blazer? Or, I mean, obviously it's a masquerade ball, so most people prefer to go kind of fancy, I think. I mean, I haven't been to one, but
He'll say, I think she'd rather she'd rather go fancy. So, and I'll just go with that. Yes, fancy. Make it fancy.
Okay. Yes, I think I have an idea. And she's going to kind of pull out her sketch pad and start scribbling on it. And I'm kind of imagining almost a pale blue background for the dress and a slight burnt orange red kind of a background for the suit, and both of them having this dark branch pattern across them. And on the dress, there's no leaves on the branches. There's just kind of snow falling through the branches, and on the suit, there's the leaves on the branches dancing in the wind.
And he'll smile and goes, that actually sounds very cool.
Right. I'm going to have to do some research, but I'm fairly sure I should be able to figure out what I need for this relatively easily, and I can get back to you on that.
And he'll say, sure, you send me whatever you need and I'll, I'll look for it.
Okay, awesome.
But like I said, you can't tell anybody I'm going with her. I'd like to keep it a secret for now.
Sure.
The whole point, he'll say, the whole point of a masquerade ball is kind of like wonder who everyone is.
Speaking of, do you want to kind of come up with some matching masks?
He'll say, yes, I can. Well, I guess he'll think and goes, not too sure how that would work, but maybe something that, like my mask would reflect her dress and her dress would reflect my suit.
And she's going to sketch for her mask. It's kind of orangey red autumn leaves that are kind of tinged with the bluish frost to the edging of the leaves. And for his mask, actually, no, I think that works for both of them. Matching masks that reflect both of the outfits. The reddish autumn leaves tinged with the edging of bluish frost on the edges of the leaves. Does that kind of sound good to you? Hello? Hello? Seems we may be having technical difficulties.
And he said I seem to have got out of there.
Yeah. How far did you hear? Because yeah, we've
you were saying, talking about her mask and how it was the autumn leaves, but with like the blue frost on it, and then yeah, it got out there.
Yeah, I actually think that kind of works for both of them. The reddish autumn leaves with bluish frost to the edging, that reflects both of their outfits essentially.
And she'll
make it so that his one is kind of slightly larger in the leaves and kind of comes down his cheeks a bit, and her one has a bit of an ice tiara going on.
And he'll say, look at it and goes, I like it. You're really gifted.
thank you. Now I just have to successfully make it. Hopefully it will go well.
And he'll smile and goes, and by the way, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but is anyone taking you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have someone who's asked. The problem is, I don't know when the challenge thing will finish.
And he'll say, yeah, I'm not too sure how all that happens. I've only recently been back in from ferry, so
Yeah, I don't really know how it works that well either. But Theo has to hide from Dr. Morgan, and I've got to hide from Draven. So she'll just shrug.
he'll say, well, like I said, I know a really cool hiding spot. And he'll say the name of a high school, and goes, I used to go there at school. It's been closed down since, but I've checked, and my favorite hiding spot is still there. See, if you go to the playground and go to all the way back to the playground, there's a big tree there, and you go to the side of the tree that's facing the wall, and there's a big hole in that tree, and it's like very hard to see it.
Cool. Well, it definitely sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so there you can hide there, and I'll definitely look for all the material you need.
Well, I will try and find out exactly what I'll need and text it to you fairly quickly so that you can. Not all of it's going to be normal kind of material. You know that, right?
Yeah, I kind of got that. So, Goblin Market, or where do I get the other stuff?
Some you can get in the Goblin Market. Some you just kind of have to arrange to happen. Like some of it's kind of sounds. So just need to make sure that certain things are happening where I can hear them when I'm making stuff. But I don't know what it's going to need until
So I'll
like
look at
one
them.
of the things that is on my list of things that I'm planning to try and make needs the sounds of someone playing in leaves.
Goes, so someone needs to be playing in leaves when you're making it.
Yeah, where I can hear them.
Goes, well, yes, I can arrange for that.
Oh, that would be great. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know what your one will need. That's just an example from one of the other things I'm working on, but that would be very helpful. So if there's something on the list that I think I can kind of sort out myself, I'll let you know on that one.
And he'll smile and goes, that sounds fair. Yes, whatever you need, I'll arrange.
She'll smile, and until she goes and does the research, there's not really much more we can do on this one.
Okay, well, he'll smile and he'll goes, and he'll reach in in his wallet has a few little a note there, so he'll say, I'll pay for your tea and stuff.
Oh, thank you.
And he'll smile at her and goes, well, see you next time, I guess.
Yeah, and I hope everything goes well with the girl. I don't really know why Soren seemed to be freaking out, but she'll shrug.
You'll see him like starting to play with his hands and actually make a I forgot what replaces perception. It's like wits alert, wits composure or something.
Yeah, with empathy, I think.
Oh, it's
I think
not. It's
composure is
something physical.
noticing
So
things
it's
in
not.
general.
It's something physical to see. So it's not his like emotions or something.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll add the composure ones, which actually gives me a whole bunch of extra dice, which means I actually get successes. Woo!
Yay!
I didn't otherwise.
Yeah, you'll see here. You're. Oh yes.
There we go.
Is it exceptional or not?
Well, it's only 3, so I don't think it is. No, I
No.
think it's 5.
Yes, you'll see. You'll just see he has like bruises on his hands. Like, and he'll say, "Yeah, well, we're not exactly a couple. We're just very close. I like." And he'll smile and goes, she's like a sister to me, really." Has it cut out again?
No,
Not again.
no.
Yeah.
She's going to look thoughtful.
Guys, I think it's the same for her. I'm really not sure.
But are you okay? And she'll look at the bruises.
Guys, yeah, health mangas, just had to teach somebody a lesson. They were trying to, well, they were being mean to her.
It seems like people do that a lot. Like the being mean and the getting violent about it.
And guys, I'm not usually violent but when it gets to people that I really like someone I would consider my sister, I just can't really help it. And his mangas, I'm not sure you know what it's like. I mean, do you have brothers or sisters or anyone you consider that way?
Not really. I mean, I kind of have one, but she's mostly a doll.
She'll say, "Oh, she's your what's it? Your what's it? Out of character? What's the name again for the people
Fetch.
that your sorry?
Yeah,
Yeah,
fetch. Iris always
fetch.
calls it a doll, but yes, it is
Okay.
technically a
She'll
fetch.
be like, so she's, and he'll be like, she's your fetch.
Yeah.
There's, well, she's chill, like has feelings and everything. So see if she was see somebody attacking her, wouldn't you want to do something about it?
I'd probably want to do something about it if I saw someone attacking anyone.
In health mangas, I know, but I usually have a like not so aggressive way going about it. But when it gets to people I really like her, I just can't help it. And health mangas, I guess that's part of being a guy.
I suppose so. She's just going to shrug. I mean, Farron nearly bit someone's arm off.
And health mangas, well, I'm glad you understand.
Not really, but I understand that I don't understand.
And he'll smile at her and goes, well, anyways, and he'll say, yeah, well, good evening. And he'll smile at her, and he'll on the way out he'll pay for the her stuff and his muffin, and he'll walk out like waving at her.
Okay. So I think that is our scene. Iris
Yep.
has another commission to add to her list. But at least she can get some payment for this one. Woo! And there the scene will end.